It's the middle of the night. This is the time where the inhabitants of this town are supposed to be stricken by the curse. I'm excited to see how it affects people. By the way, I can switch between day and night anytime with the heaven icon in the lower right corner next to the inventory. One click and it's broad daylight.
I don't believe it. Nobody dares to put their money down. I wanna sit down, dude.
What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm drinking myself stupid. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm getting close.
Do you drink to forget that you're unhappy?
Unhappy? If I ever was unhappy, I've forgotten it by now. I drink because I drink.
I know you. During the day, you're Upright Simon.
Me? Upright? Sounds horrible. Let me tell you a secret. I really don't care about anything.
Fancy a little gambling?
Of course, dude. I love gambling, but I don't have any money.
What a coincidence. Me neither.
Well, then forget about it. Without money, it's pointless. There's no kick to it then, you know?
I'll be off.
What's up, Melvin? I don't have time for you because my existence is defined by ritual actions performed in the service of my customers.
Have you been an innkeeper for a long time?
Long time. Far too long. And I'll tell you what I hate most about my job. People asking me stupid questions while I'm totally stressed out.
Not exactly crowded in here.
Oh, I don't mind. That gives me the opportunity to ponder a few things. Don't you think that the fact that we exist does not free us from the necessity to define our being through actions?
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. That's what I'm trying to do at the moment. I think...
Very good! And if existence precedes the being, then we are condemned to freedom as long as we live. Isn't that fantastic? It makes me so happy I could cry.
See you later.
Cowards. You...
Hey, Pee-wee. What's up?
Do you like the tavern?
You mean, do I enjoy spending my evenings with all these lunatics in here? No, I don't. I'm here because it's boring at home. The people here are stupid but entertaining. Unfortunately, there are hardly ever new guests.
What are you doing here all evening?
Oh, I just sit here and watch these weird nutcases. For example, Simon, drinking and spending all his copper coins on bets. Or Hocus, with his silly jokes. The other night, he stuffed a lizard down my shirt. Very funny.
Surely the people in here get boring after a while, don't they?
I guess so. I'd rather sit in my mill with a romantic lover and have him delight me with every trick in the book. I won't go into detail. There are no romantic lovers in this town anyway.
See you later.
gutless riffraff. No...
Oh, it's you. What do you want? Should I turn you into a garden chair or a potted plant?
I think I neither want to be a garden chair nor a potted plant.
Strangely enough, nobody in Talon wants to be that. Although it's not so bad to be a garden chair, and the existence of a potted plant does have its advantages too. At least some potted plants that I turned into humans told me so.
What? You turn potted plants into humans?
Sure, why not? Many of them have become respected citizens of Talon, but please don't tell Farida that I told you.
Do your colleagues know you hang around in this dive?
Ha! Here's another question. If you were me, would you tell them?
I don't know why I should.
See, that's why I keep my mouth shut, and I don't ask my colleagues what they're doing in the town hall at night. There are very few things in this world that I'm less interested in. Ugh, I could tell you stories.
What are you doing in the tavern?
That's exactly what I wanted to ask you. You're underage. What are you doing here?
Hey, I asked you first.
But I'm older and wiser than you are. Well, at least I'm older. But I'm not so sure about the wiser part. I can feel myself getting more senile every day, so... Sorry, what was the question again?
I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Not yet, but hopefully soon. See, I have this powder here that will help to get the party going.
What did you do? Was that sneezing powder? I hardly noticed it. You're doing it wrong. Give it to me. The application of sneezing powder is an art that not everybody masters.
Why should I? What do you want to do with it?
Listen, I would do something really special with it. I would use it on Valerius. And stuff a load full of sneezing powder down the pants. While the unsuspecting victim lets the day pass by sitting by the fireplace and ends up running around in the woods like crazy.
You would really do that? This doesn't convince me. It's not really funny. If you think of something better, just tell me. If you come up with a really good idea, you can have my sneezing powder.
I gotta move on.
Oh, it's you.
I hope you're What did you do? Listen. I would use it on Steve. And stuff a load full of sneezing powder down the pants. While the unsuspecting victim runs amok. And ends up running around in the woods like crazy.
You would really do that? That's great. I bow before such destructive energy. Here, you can have the stuff. I'm curious as to if you really will do all that nonsense you've been talking about.
I gotta move on.
Is there anybody in here who fancies a little game?
Must kill.
Do you want to kill someone specific, or do you generally just want to kill?
Must kill.
If that's your only problem... Are you alright? Did you take your medicine?
Must kill.
If that's your only problem... Hello? Anybody up there?
Must kill.
If that's your only problem... Must go on fast.
Just admit it. Walt bribed you into signing this tax rebate.
Tax rebate? I don't know anything about a tax rebate. I didn't even know that we have such a form until now. You have to come up with something better to make me tell you my secrets.
Okay, you wanted it.
Ah, what a horrible noise. Stop it! Stop it immediately!
Anytime. Just give me the information I want. What is with this tax rebate for Walt?
I'm not falling for that. You won't get anything out of me. Nothing.
Ah, you think so? I'm gonna squeeze everything out of you. Everything.
Yeah.
Just wait, you traitor. I've learned from the most brutal inquisitors there are. You're gonna tell me everything. Everything from the color of your first rubber ducky.
It was yellow.
Hey, it doesn't work like that. You can't tell me the color of your rubber ducky before I even start. This spoils all the fun.
Ah, no. Please don't.
You want me to stop? I could have a look in the cellar to see if that old rack of ours is still down there.
We burned it last winter, together with the law allowing confessions forced by torture to be used as evidence.
Have we? Ha! That's part of the conspiracy. Speak, you dirty rat. Who's behind this? Who are your fellow conspirators?
Ah! Let it go, goddammit! There is no conspiracy!
Oh yes, there is. Everywhere. And I'm expecting a pyramid to be appearing soon out of nowhere.
What nonsense! They'd never get building permission for a pyramid. It doesn't fit the townscape.
Ha! Liar. This is your signature here on this document with number 23-5. And what is it granting permission for? A pyramid!
Ah, stop it! That's just a modern version of a beehive. You can't blame me for the design. I don't know what's causing more headache, this noise or your stupid conspiracy theories.
Just admit it. Walt bribed you into signing this tax rebate.
Tax rebate? I don't know anything about a tax rebate.
What's up? Can't you see you're disturbing me?
What are you doing with Adamus?
Can't you see? I'm using advanced interrogation methods to make him confess.
How can you be so sure he's guilty?
Of course he's guilty. Would he be here if he wasn't? Eh? There, you have your evidence.
What kind of horrible torture are you giving him?
Who's talking about torture? But this scratching really makes an annoying sound, that's true. Unfortunately, I have to listen to it myself.
Don't you know any better method to get a confession from Adamus?
No, I don't. If you know of something better, then go ahead and tell me.
I thought Adamus hated all this red tape.
Help! Stop! It hurts even when you talk about it.
This could be useful. We could enact some really useless, stupid laws.
Oh no, no, this is going too far. I'm not taking part in this. I'm leaving.
Just calm down, Adamus. I don't even have any useless laws right now. The last ones were enacted last week.
I'll be off. Adamus, can I help you?
Help? Me? I can't believe you want to help me. This has to be some sneaky trick of Valerius again to get information out of me. But not with me. Not with me.
Somehow I start to think that you like torturing.
I like it. Are you crazy, boy? I agonize to defend the truth and you're mocking me.
Just wait, you traitor. I've learned from the most brutal inquisitors there are. You're going to tell me everything. Everything from the color of your first rubber ducky.
It was yellow.
A little change, please, sir.
Aren't you Walt, the rich fart?
Me? A rich fart? Would I sit here begging for money?
I could swear. You look just like Walt, the rich fart.
Ah, that's my rich twin brother. He cheated me out of all my funds decades ago. Since then, I've lived in the gutter. He passes by every day, tossing a couple of apple skins to me.
Don't you guys have a welfare system to exploit?
Of course there is. But it's so meagre that I feel sorry for it, and I wouldn't want to exploit it.
Let's hope that Adamus didn't get any wrong information here. Aren't you afraid at all of Raging Steve?
He doesn't come here at night. I think he's afraid of the post shack.
Do you have a twin brother? I think you just can't get enough.
Ah, you got me. I don't have a twin brother. That's why people don't give me anything. Nothing. And I'm poor as a church mouse.
You won't be getting anything from me either. You've got to be kidding.
You have no idea what's really going on in the sensitive soul of a man without means.
Your soul? Aren't you carrying around that in your wallet? Are things really that bad that you have to run around asking for alms?
A lot worse, but I don't like to complain. 7 hungry mouths to feed, and some days all I bring home is a slice of bread. The citizens of Talon are proud and hard-hearted, and they don't give anything to the needy.
That's interesting. I don't have anything right now.
Maybe next time. I just wanted to thank you in advance.
I'd better leave you to your misery now.
Whatever you want, you're disrupting me.
That's not really a friendly welcome. What have I done to deserve that?
Well, it's your mere presence. Can't you see that I'm working? I develop machines that by tomorrow might decide the world's prosperity and misery.
Well, I can see some strange mechanisms. What's them things good for?
What's them things good for? Doesn't apparatus have to be good for something to have a right to exist? You reveal an uneducated and unschooled mind that fails when it gets beyond mere utility categories. Hey, my machines are cool. Ain't that at least something?
What exactly are you doing here?
Isn't that obvious? I'm building machines, up-to-date tools. Some according to my own plans, others are realizations of other scientists' plans. Although there are only a few scientists that can stand up to my genius. But some of them have invented rather nice things.
Whoa, you seem to be pretty sure of yourself.
You bet. And I'm quite right doing so. Just look around. I mean, I don't expect your restricted brain to understand the uniqueness of my inventions, but can't you just feel the creative mind in all those things?
See you later. For some, it's a state-of-the-art cellular radio unit, and for others, it's just the ugliest scrap heap on Earth. What kind of flap is this? Who should I call? Guess I can't call home. Well, I never. There's a mechanism in there. A hamster wheel? And a horseshoe magnet? Or both? No wonder that the thing is so big. I'm sure I'll find some use for the magnet.
The undiscovered country from
Who's that?
Oh no, not him again. That's Raymond, the poor man's Shakespeare. Since he was allowed to be the scene shifter at one of our village fairs, he has airs and graces and recites his verses every night.
Oh, I see. If it's nothing worse than that.
Worse? Just listen to him. Then you'll think twice.
No traveller, just come closer. Step into my splendour and bask in my magnificence.
Where does your self-confidence come from?
What you call self-confidence is nothing but sheer self-knowledge. Thanks to my own perfection, I feel to be on the same level with the gods. Even more so as I've reached an unequalled perfection in the art of drama.
Ah, is that so?
Oh, yes. Just listen. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
I'm rather modest and don't want to bask in your magnificence.
What a fool you are! Or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them. Don't Shakespeare's glorious words reveal anything about yourself?
Right. They don't say anything about me. Can I buy something from you?
I'm very sorry, but the night belongs to the muse. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time? The oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay.
And who would bear your completely insane lyrics? I can't bask in your magnificence any longer. My sun lotion is all gone. See you later.
What's up, young man?
Are there really wolves in the woods?
Dear me, not only wolves, there's also bears, robbers and packs of murderers, and it's my terrible job to protect the town from these horrible threats. I sit here all alone and never know whether I'll live to hear the next cock crow.
Unbelievable that you protect us so self-sacrificingly, despite all those dangers.
You're welcome. But who protects me? I don't want to be eaten by some sinister creature. I'm much too young to die. Mummy!
Is it dangerous outside the town?
Outside town? You bet it's dangerous there. I wet myself by the mere thought of the woods. It's teeming with wolves and robbers.
Why are you doing sentry duty together with a scarecrow?
Well, there is something against which my weapons are powerless.
Against big, hungry dragons?
No, against expenditure cuts. My colleague got sacked because the councillors wanted to save the money. They also said there is no danger. Ha! They'd never dare to come here at night.
I just wanted to have a little chat.
That's very kind of you. You know, sometimes I'm afraid to death at night. So every human voice is good for me. I mean, as long as it doesn't belong to a robber or a cutthroat.
Do you have a good income as town guard?
Not when I think of the night watches. No pay in the world is appropriate for this job when you night after night brave the dangers coming from the dark. Those were the days when I had a living colleague at my side at night, and the working hours are not so attractive as well. According to the contract, I have to work 25 hours a day. That means I have to take an unpaid vacation every day, which is taken out of my pay. Those magicians in the town council use every trick in the book.
I'm off again. See you.
And makes us rather bear those ills we have.
Okay, I'm here at night. What am I supposed to do now? Should I wait until someone starts shooting? I don't think this is such a great idea. I'd rather continue my investigations in the daytime.